Hey guys, it's Dave Mormon. I'm your home service business coach. I hope you're doing well today. I'm coming at you from my new and improved coaching studio here. I've got my favorite books behind me, most of them business related, and picked up this awesome little glass table yesterday. So getting a few modifications done to my studio here so that I can do better training, better coaching, bring you more value. So as you know, on this channel, I like to make these videos generally kind of 5 to 10 minutes or so, and I like you to be coming to the end of the video and getting at least one piece of practical advice that you can put directly into your home service business. So in my background, I've been in home services now over 12 years with a couple painting companies, and now I have a pressure washing company that also has a Christmas light division. So all of my teachings, my trainings come from my past experience. I also got a business degree in school, but honestly, most of my teachings and my mindset and training all come from out there in the real world. So I want to bring the value to you like I do my best to on these videos. So we're going to be talking today about one key mindset shift that I want you to make in your business. I'm currently in the process of making that mindset shift, but I've seen tremendous value on the other side by being able to do that. So I'm going to break it down very simply for you here. So as you move forward, I'm going to give you a sports reference here. I want you to transition yourself from being the quarterback in your business. We need to transition you over here to being the coach. And sometimes that could even be a playing coach where you need to jump in and take care of the thing. So I want to explain and kind of unpack what I mean by that a little bit. So as you get your business started, you know, your first, second year in business, you want to run a 6-figure business, get to $100,000 of work, as I did in the past, and that's all very good and great. But what you're gonna find to do that is generally you're the quarterback, right? You're the go-to person in the big game. You gotta handle the situation. So you're gonna be picking up the call, doing estimates, cleaning the windows, going up for touch-ups, picking up the check, dealing with the problems, doing the interviews, like, you know, restocking your truck, going to Home Depot, getting new ladders. All these things you're going to be bumping off as the quarterback in your business. You're literally running the plays, doing everything. You're in the action. You get the idea of what I'm talking about. So you can grow your business to a certain point being a quarterback. And I'm not making this video to say if you're currently the quarterback, you know, your business is completely screwed. What I'm saying is, if you want to build a fully automated turnkey business and systematize it, like I've done in my business and what I help students do, you're going to have to transition yourself from quarterback into coach. And that doesn't always happen overnight. In fact, it very rarely does. You know, one of my favorite quotes is, it takes 20 years to make an overnight success. And I think that is totally true. But what we need to do is go on this journey from transitioning from being the quarterback, doing everything, to the coach. And the best way to do that is called the art of delegation. You got to get very good as you grow your company with replacing yourself. So what I did, I started in the field the first few months. I got a helper. I replaced myself with cleaning windows, with pressure washing, trained up that person, made them a crew lead, and then they got a helper for them. And then I had a crew lead. Then I put myself in the office, answering the phone, scheduling jobs. I'm on Jobber all the time, dealing with customer emails. I did that for a season. Then I brought somebody in, trained them up. Now they're our office manager. Then the same thing in sales. I'm doing the quotes. What's our sales process? I bring in a sales rep, replace myself there. Now I'm currently in stage 4, this general manager role, where I have people in place that I can rely on to help me run the business. So I'm still not, you know, fully automated. No business is ever perfect, but I have had a lot of success in setting up these key pieces on my team. And when I say key pieces, I mean key people, awesome people, rock star people. And I think in order to do that, you need to pay people very well so they actually stick with you. Traditionally, my home service business, we only see turnover if we're losing students back to summer school, or, you know, there's maybe the odd person where it's just not a good fit. But if you can get really good at building a culture and attracting people onto your team, your business is going to run better. You know, if you look at college sports coaches, they spend their off seasons like traveling around the country recruiting top talent. You got to think about this the same way as your business. Right now it's February, it's Super Bowl Sunday today, it's our off season. This is a perfect time to be out recruiting. We have all our job ads turned on all our platforms. We run interviews every Monday that I sit in on to try go get the top talent into my business. People won't just come out of the woodwork. You have to go out and recruit top talent and bring them onto your team. One of my favorite sayings is 1 A player equals 3 B players. I only want to staff up my team with A players. My team of 10 A players could do what a business of 30 average okay people could do. I'd way rather have fewer people because there are less people to manage, less problems, and I want to hire people who can think for themselves. So if you're so busy running every play as the quarterback, you're not going to have time to be the coach and really work on systematizing your business. So, and maybe at some level you'll move from coach and get up in the press box where you're looking down on the whole game going on. So what I want you to do this week as you go in your business is write on a piece of paper all the tasks that you're doing in your business. And it came to that point for me, I had to write down, what are my $15 an hour tasks I'm doing? What are my $25 an hour tasks? What are my $50 an hour tasks I'm doing? Because you can get some awesome people in your company if you pay them anywhere from $20 to $35 per hour, depending on where you are, your local state, just a generalized range I'm giving you. But as a business owner, you've got to value your time. That's the most precious resource we have. You can't be running out to do everything. So now what I do is there's a chain of command. So if there's a quote coming in, if ideally our sales rep should go be running that estimate. If they can't get to it, then our production manager, if they have time, could do it. If we strike out there, okay, it's coming on me. I'm gonna go run out and do that quote so we can serve our clients well. So what I'm saying is just don't call your number first to be the guy, the girl jumping into the game. Try have another outlet or two that you can look to, and then if we strike out both options there, then you can jump in the game. What I'm really getting at is the book behind me is the E-Myth, Michael Gerber's book, and he talks about how do we work on our business rather than working in our business. So this analogy I'm giving you comes from that. The quarterback is in the game, they're in the field, on the field, running the plays in the huddle. The coach is removed, he or she's on the sideline calling the plays, coaching the team. We do a meeting with our managers every Monday. That's basically a halftime or between quarters. I'm calling the team together. Okay, what's going good? What's not going good? What can we tweak? Can we add a little here? Can we take this away? Can we test out this marketing program? How's this person doing? Can we coach them up, give them more responsibility? Those are the types of conversations you want to be having as a coach. And I'll leave you with this, is that these books behind me, I've been reading, I'm trying to read them again. Your business is only going to be as good as you are as a leader. So don't think your business is gonna grow magically. The students I work with, a lot of the core teaching is actually just me coaching that owner to grow their own leadership skills. Because as you grow, your team's going to grow, and everything in your business rises and falls on leadership. So you need to lead from a state of confidence, and you need to lead from a state of being the coach. And a key question I like to ask my team is, how can I help you with this? How can I support you in this? Notice I'm not asking, let me do this whole thing, just give it to me because I'll handle it. That's not leadership, that's hoarding control, and your business is never gonna grow that way. So when you find yourself out in the truck this week doing a million things, try and hit pause and just think, is that something my team could do? Is that something I could delegate? Because as a business owner, you already have so many things to do. So go for it this week. Try have a few instances where you are coaching your people and not necessarily being the quarterback. And none of this happened for me overnight. We're going on our 5th year in business here. I'm still very much learning and growing as I continue to grow my company. So Thank you so much for hearing me out on this topic. I hope you picked out a thing or two you can apply in your business. If you want to hear more about this or just talk to me on a one-on-one level, I actually offer a free 45-minute call that you can book with me. I'll put a link below here. You can click that, get into my calendar and book a spot with me. I'd be happy to tell you more about my coaching program, but even in addition to that, I just want to hear from you and learn about your business so you can get off that call with at least one piece of value. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you later.